Welcome to Hannity, and tonight we are tracking multiple major breaking stories, including history made at the White House with a groundbreaking peace accord between Israel, the UAE, and Bahrain. President Trump is calling it the dawn of a new Middle East. Media mob, Democrats, predictably, noticeably upset. Apparently, their hatred of all things Trump is clearly more important than world peace, especially in the Middle East. We'll explain all of this coming up tonight. Plus, Hannity 2020 election correspondents, our own Lawrence Jones, in Florida on the ground outside of a Biden event where Trump supporters turned out in full force to give Joe a warm welcome. And also yesterday, in a truly unhinged speech, Biden predicted that man-made climate change and fossil fuels that he will eliminate would soon destroy the world. And today, he boarded a massive private jet, of course. A lot of carbon emissions for a short one-day trip down to Florida. In Joe Biden's America, the rules only apply to we, the people, you, not him. But hey, maybe we should give Joe the benefit of the doubt. Maybe, just maybe he forgot all about yesterday's insane climate change speech, and he's so obviously having cognitive issues. That's being polite. After all, he's having more and more trouble recalling basic facts, what day of the week it is, what office he's running for, whether he's going for re-election or election. You know, for example, his running mate, by the way, Kamala Harris, I think it's the Harris-Biden ticket now. Take a look.
It says daily troop updates. U.S. troops died in Iran and Afghanistan. Harris-Biden administration is going to relaunch that effort. If you could take care, if you were a quartermaster, you can sure and hell take care of running a, department store thing, where in the second floor of the ladies' department or whatever. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. In case you're keeping track, Joe mixed up Iran and Iraq yet again. He went on a bizarre rant about a quartermaster in department stores, and someone should really start reminding Joe that he's not running for vice president under the Harris-Biden ticket, even though his running mate is already plotting a Harris administration. Take a look.
A Harris administration together with Joe Biden as the president of the United States. The Biden-Harris administration will have provide access to $100 billion in low-interest loans.
So just 49 days until you become the ultimate jury on Election Day. Do you trust Joe and Kamala Harris? Let me ask you this question. Would you hire Joe to manage and run even a busy McDonald's restaurant? It's a hard job. You know, a lot of orders. You got to race around. Let me see, French fries, quarter pounder. Let me go back and look. What was it again? Quarter pounder with cheese. Hang on. I don't know. Biden can barely leave his basement without having a full-on public meltdown. We're constantly refusing to take questions from even his adoring fans and the media mob. And all these events he does, they're all scripted, complete with his trusty teleprompter. In an interview today, Biden's campaign manager seemingly confirming her candidate's dependence on the teleprompter, but she also lied and said that he takes questions from reporters every day. No, that's a lie. Take a look.
How do you respond to the criticism that has, we've seen this all over, about the vice president using a teleprompter during some of these interviews?
Oh, well, I mean, first of all, I would say very clearly the vice president uses a teleprompter. On occasion, you see it as giving a speech, but he is also out there every day taking questions from reporters.
No, he's not. In truth, in reality, Joe Biden doesn't take questions from reporters because he doesn't seem too capable of speaking freely without saying, move it up, to answer a simple question without making a fool of himself. 2 weeks from tonight, we'll have the very first debate. In 49 days, you, the American people, will be the ultimate jury. You will decide the fate of this great country. I cannot confidently predict tonight what will happen, and nobody else can either. But let me put it like this. The election, I use the analogy of a football game. 2 minutes left in the game, fourth quarter, no timeouts. It's a 2-minute drill. You're on your own 20. You need to march down the field 80 yards. You need to cross the plane, hit the extra point to win. It won't be easy. It never is for a Republican. Nothing is certain. But if you care enough about this country and liberty and freedom and capitalism and energy independence and better trade deals and peace through strength and not appeasement and hard work and risk and reward and invention and innovation, yeah, a lot on the ballot in 49 days. We ultimately will get the government we do deserve, though, won't we?